Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
I'm here for Peter.
And a certain hairy Canadian. Alright, kids, welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil, joining me, as always, this person I know is short, dangerous, and will claw your eyes out. No, it's not Wolverine, it is!
You wish you had my adamantium liver. It's a little hellfire. What's up?
That's right, kids. Wolverine month continues here and on Marvel, or X-Men Classics. This time, Lilith and I are going to cover Marvel Comics Presents 48 through 50.
It's so bad there's no synopsis.
There's short synopsis.
It's Wolverine. He should have, like, literally panel by panel. You know how those Wolverine fans are.
That's just so funny. I just like that because in the beginning it was like, yeah, Marvel Comics Presents 4 stories. And, like, I think editorial was like, one of them has to be a mutant story. And then eventually it just turned to every story must be a Wolverine story.
It started in, 88? So, yeah that tracks.
Mm-hmm. So kind of, sort of, almost Wolverine had 2 monthly books then. Although the second...
You want to tell them what you're mad about for the first issue? Because I'm reading it. And the best line from the story that we're not going to cover, Storm versus Dr. Doom, is, for only water such as this can cleanse my body and wash from my soul the still lingering taint of Inferno. And I died laughing reading that so hard.
You watched that taint.
I was like, even the writers know. That's but you did it anyway. Just because you lampshade it doesn't make it okay.
You watched that taint.
Dr. Doom is a taint? Yeah.
Wow! Hello, Noel.
Howdy.
Is this the stuff with the Sam Keith covers? No, this is Eric Larson all the way. Hold on. That's Eric Larson covers too, correct? Yeah, no, I think you're a little early for the Sam Keith covers. Oh, boo. Yeah, no, that's Larson. But yeah, I am mad because, yes, kids, as I said, on the Marvel, and again, you'll hear me complain about this to Justin a lot, on the Marvel Comics Presents on the Marvel Unlimited app, they only reprint the Wolverine stories, so... Yes, this first issue.
Hit that ka-ching button. We haven't done that in a while.
I don't know if I still have a ka-ching button.
Oh, that was our thing.
That'll have to be in this.
Scrabby behavior needs a drop.
You know what? And again, I'm just like, sometimes it's okay, but I'm just like, there was in this first issue there was a Storm first Doctor Doom story, and I wanted that. I wanted it bad. Now I have to go through back issue bins, and you won't get that money, Marvel. So suck it. Drop King, drop the ball. I'm going to drop your balls. Lilith, yeah, okay, I dropped the ball. Lilith will be like, play that sound you played like 2 years ago.
The ka-ching button used to be a staple, Phil. We have lost our way of making fun of late-stage capitalism, and I don't appreciate it. We need to make a comeback. Oh,
nice. You're throwing the late-stage
We got to pander to Noel.
I was going to say, he's throwing the late-stage capitalism. Very nice. Very nice.
Mark your bingo cards.
So yeah, shall we get...
Oh, they went and drug poor Gregory Wright into this?
I know, friend of a friend, Gregory Wright, I know. Alright, because yes, the first one, Marvel Comics Presents number 48, from cover date April 1990, writer and penciler Eric Larson, inker Joseph Rubinstein, colorist Gregory Wright, as we said, friend of a friend, letterer Jade Moed, and editor Terry Kavanaugh. Life's End, Part 1, Fist Fight.
More like bringing claws to a knife fight.
Oh my god!
To a web fight. My fault. Excuse me.
Just the list of all the characters that are referenced is hilarious.
They did that so much; it annoyed me from time to time.
I know. Was this just like Eric Larson pointing out, like, well, this, all the stuff that's happened?
I just want to say that that one panel with Wolverine squatting with his bulbous thighs saying "Come to Papa," that is nightmare fuel.
Oh, that was gonna be your new profile picture.
No, this is nightmare fuel. I don't like seeing Wolverine like this.
And again, kids, so yeah, this is only one story in the issue. So yeah, each there's 3 stories here, but it's only like 9 pages each. So it's only like the length of one issue. So, but in this first one, Spidey first battles and then teams up with Wolverine as they begin an attempt to rescue a mutant girl from her captors. Yes, the fighting that took most of this first one.
And they fight for the whole issue. Exactly. Hold on. I have to share my nightmare fuel. I am so sorry.
It's so weird though, like in the first page and a half. Oh yeah.
This is why you have to watch the YouTube. Occasionally I share things on screen. But if you read the issue, you know the panel I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
And then like Eric Larson just like summing up like the first 30 years of Spider-Man and on those first page and a half, talking about how again, kids, it's 1990, so Flash is dating Felicia because Felicia wants some revenge on Peter, and then Thomas Fireheart buying the Bugle, and then he even throws in how Glory Grant killed her werewolf boyfriend.
Like all the worst hits that we just went through. That I'm just like, why, Philip? Why?
He's like, Larson's like, hey kids, if you've been reading Spider-Man in the last 2 years, here you go.
You're all caught up, thanks to good old Marvel Comics Presents.
But then he goes back even further saying, oh, Mary Jane used to date Flash and Harry Osborn. Flash and I both dated...
Because that girl get around.
But then he says, Flash and I both dated Harry's wife, Liz. I'm like, what did Peter and Liz date?
What?
He says, I don't know.
Maybe it was one, and he's like, no, you're boring and bland. You belong with Harry.
Liz is related to the Molten Man. Harry's dad was the original Green Goblin who killed Gwen Stacy, who also dated Flash. I'm like, what?
Wait, man. Flash is a slut.
Well, yeah. You didn't know. I wouldn't want his venereal diseases neither.
Exactly.
Oh my god! But so meta commentary by Larson when he says, Ned turned out to be the Hobgoblin, and he goes, "I still have trouble buying that one." He goes, "I still have trouble buying that one." I'm like, "Okay, Larson, I hear you."
We all do, buddy. We all do. We all know it was Betty.
Give it 7.
We all know it was Betty.
Oh yeah. I mean, give it 7 years. They'll turn around and then do the Roderick Kingsley reveal. But yes. Again, Lilith and I demand Betty Brand has to be behind everything. The Hobgoblins and...
I just needed to say, it was me, Peter.
I mean, she's been there from day one. Can you imagine? I mean, they really want something... they always claim, oh, this story's going to rock, everything you know about Spider-Man. There you go.
They don't have the balls to do it.
Bring back... But come on. Forget Chasm. Make Ben Reilly a hero again and make Betty the... villain. Come on, you're not doing with
Liz
her.
Liz can be in on it too. I don't care. Every boring person in the universe can be in on it. It was a conspiracy theory.
But especially Betty. What are they doing with her right now? Nothing.
Do they even know she exists?
I don't know. And then of course it's like he sees Wolverine sitting there and he's like, it can't be Wolverine. Wolverine's dead because no one in comics ever comes back from the dead. Because again, everyone thinks the X-Men are dead.
Well, he's still been waiting on his Uncle Ben to come back. So fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, as many times Matt Murdock has come back, they're like, I know he's just waiting on Uncle Ben one of these days.
I know. So Spider-Man thinks that's like an imposter, so he attacks him, and then...
So what are you doing, bub?
He's like swinging at Wolverine, and Wolverine's just like smoking a cigarette while he's touching it. He pops the claws and, gives him the old bub and everything. And then the Nightmare Fuel panel, and he's just like, wait a minute.
Told him he was in his pajamas. It's hilarious.
He must be the ghost.
You too, Brutus?
I know. He must be the ghost of Wolverine. But then he's like asking Wolverine's going on. And then, of course, he's like, oh, these girls get kidnapped. And where is she at? The same warehouse where Spider-Man tracked down the burglar and killed Uncle Ben. But again, Larson's doing this.
So heavy-handed.
I know. Larson's doing this on purpose.
Of course.
And then he's like,
this is too much. I agree, sir.
He's like, it's too much. He's like, I could buy Harry taking over for his father. I can buy Harry's shrink taking on the role of Green Goblin. Aunt May almost marrying Doc Ock. I can buy.
F in the chat for Charlie, guys.
I know. Remember the fun we had, the three of us covering that?
Yes.
In her Canadian the nuclear power plant.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
I'm so jealous. If ever I get married and my fiance does not buy me a nuclear power plant, I'm going to be very devastated. And a bazooka, of course. Those are like that is my dowry. That is the bride price you must pay. And maybe a fluffy cow and some fluffy chickens and an emu. I don't know. I have to think about it.
So she wants weaponry and Neverland Ranch, kids. So
home on the range.
So yeah, they talk about they got to go break in and save the girl. So they go into the warehouse, and then yes, the issue ends with
question
them at gunpoint.
Modern day, does Wolverine have an Apple phone or does he have an Android?
Are you saying is he a hero or not?
Exactly.
I don't know. He's about to star in a major MCU movie, so I'm thinking he has an iPhone.
Villain.
No, no. Well, I thought you meant how they paint him. No, they're gonna paint him as the hero. Come on.
Just being in the MCU, you alone at this point. Everybody gets the side eye.
He's going to be the good guy, and Deadpool's going to be the bad boy.
He's an anti-hero. It's chaotic neutral. Literally, that is Deadpool.
Yeah.
We should all strive to be Deadpool.
Exactly. Break those glass ceilings in, those fourth walls, kids. Here's a decent synopsis for the second one.
There is? Okay.
Well, more than one sentence like the first one. All right, you ready? Should we do the second one?
Let's do it.
This might be the best cover out of all. All right.
That's like your opinion, man.
Why? Which one did you like best?
I think the last one.
Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah.
It's subjective, but I don't like the first cover because it's like Wolverine and he's huge versus Spider-Man. Enough said? ? Get the hell out of here.
Well, again, it's kind of technically sort of Wolverine's book, or at least part of it.
I know, but it's like, be so for real.
I know.
Be so for real. I'm pretty sure Wolverine has never outsold a Spider-Man issue. Well, if he put out a book now, he would. Thanks, Zeb Wells, but...
It's probably why his wife's doing all these commercials. Jeez. All right.
Mark your bingo cards.
You started it.
Zeb Wells plan?
You started it. All right. Marvel Comics presents number 49 from May 1990, Life's End Part 2, Child's Play by the same.
Hey, there's a Daredevil one in this one.
I know, see? We could have had at least one backup we would have talked about in each issue. Come on. Damn you, Marvel.
Devil Slayer wasn't bad either, but Gladiator they could have kept.
Yeah, but I mean, Daredevil, we like Daredevil.
Yeah.
Wait, who's in White Messiah? Oh, boy. All right.
Guess you'll never know. Thanks a lot, Marvel.
I guess I'll go to the back issues and pay the store owner for it. Then you'll get none of it, Marvel.
Thanks a lot, Marvel Limited.
Exactly. Spider-Man and Wolverine are trying to rescue a kidnapped mutant girl and her father. As guns emerge from the walls and start shooting at them, they realize that their opponents are aware of their presence. Do you think? Spidey's under the impression that the real Wolverine is dead, and the figure that is his current partner is a ghost, clone, or look-alike of the original Wolverine. No, that just happens in your book, kid. Spider-Man uses his webs to destroy the enemy weapons, then asks Wolverine for a photo for a photographer friend of his, Peter Parker. Okay, so I'm assuming...
Nobody ever put that together. Okay.
I'm assuming he's saying that because he thinks this is an imposter or something, because in Spider-Man vs. Wolverine, didn't Wolverine figure out who he is?
Yeah.
By smell?
We're all going to play the game, though.
I know, but as I'm saying, I think Spider-Man said that because he thinks Wolverine's in, that's how he should have proved he was the real Wolverine. He should have been like, shut up, Pete.
These villains are also Nightmare Fuel.
Oh yeah.
Issue.
Well, two of them come back later on, but yes.
Yeah.
Wolvie is worried because at this point, most people consider him deceased. He does not want publicity to blow his cover. Spidey receives a warning from his spider sense and alerts Wolverine of danger. They barely evade a sudden attack. Wolverine compliments Spider-Man's instincts. Instincts. Yeah, I get this giant tingle in the back of my head.
Yeah. Shout out to Critical Mass. Like, a little too on the nose for me, but...
Yes. Oh, it is 1990, love.
Yeah, boy, is it.
The band of baddies reveals itself holding on to their two captives. Critical Mass. Was this a supervillain group or a failed rock band?
Yes.
No. Critical Mass acts as the group's leader. As Critical Mass releases blasts towards their direction, Spidey evades the blast and transports Wolverine to safety. Critical Mass recognizes Spider-Man, but is not certain who his little friend is.
Whiplash and Bloodlust. Yikes. These are your hench people?
And those two come
Yeah.
Whiplash captures Spidey with her whips and starts swinging him around. Oh, well, he must be enjoying himself. She threatens him by calling him dead, but Spidey replies that his teammate is actually the dead one here.
This dialogue is like too much.
And I know it's 1990, but it's more believable that this is a clone, a ghost, or a robot rather than, oh, hey, Wolverine and the others faked their deaths.
I'd fake my death to get away from Charles Xavier.
Well, he's still off in space banging that bird.
I know. I'm just saying. All the mutants should really have a mutiny.
I mean, what are they thinking? They faked their death and moved to Australia.
I could see that. That's like playing like
What the F?
in victory for me. Like
What
all
the
those
F?
moved to Australia.
You know what? I did hear a rumor that yes, they faked their deaths, moved to Australia, and now they started a solo gaming channel on YouTube.
Way to work that in.
Thank you. Maybe we'll have to play a couple seconds of that. Give Ray some publicity.
Some exposure.
Listen to Ray play with himself with creepy porn music in the background. Yo, have you listened to it? Oh, I'll give you a little taste of it. Oh my God, he says who's Spider-Man's little friend. It would be funny if he would have just thrown Wolverine all fastball special and be like, say hello to my little friend.
At least he's a short king and knows it. He doesn't try to pretend like Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm. But see, kids, even with a super powerful healing factor, smoking will stunt your growth. Wolverine and Lilith Hellfire have proved that.
Actually, I decided to start smoking when I didn't grow. So that's 5 3 1/4. This is it. All right.
Chicken and the egg, man. Chicken and the egg. Whiplash captures Spidey with and starts swinging. Wait a minute. Yeah, she can't. Bloodlust unsheaths her claws and prepares to attack Wolverine. Noticing her feral appearance and behavior, Wolvie jokes that she's a girl after his own heart.
It's like you remind me of Sabretooth. Yum, yum.
Oh my! Spidey.
Well, come on. We all know the 20th Century Fox, like Lee Shriver's Sabretooth. That was given homoerotic. Lovers to enemies, enemies to lovers type deal.
Scream it!
I mean,
it's not my fault. Everything has a homoerotic subtext.
I mean, if you're reading current Wolverine, no, they're not. Spidey humorously converses with Whiplash while trying to escape her whips. He turns the tables by swinging her around. He comments, "Ain't I a stinker?"
He said that's Arnie Gunderson from our 4th grade class.
Oh yeah, critical mass, yeah.
Voted most likely to become overweight, obnoxious, evil mutant, as I recall. I'm like, okay, you got me on that one, buddy. That was funny.
That's what half of Lilith Hellfire's graduating class said about her. I mean, the supervillain part.
Voted most likely to be the next Lex Luthor. True story.
most likely to own a bazooka.
Most likely to overthrow the U.S. government and a couple other places, too.
So 2 of those henchwomen will come back in the femme fatales later on, during the whole powerless thing, blah, 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 blah.
Don't remind me.
We covered it. Scroll down, kids.
I know. Don't remind me.
And one of the other henchmen, is that supposed to be, like, again, it's Larson, so is that supposed to be like a take on Savage Dragon? I mean, he's not big, but he looks like kind of reptilian. He's got the scale on his head and everything.
Maybe, or maybe he just really likes drawing that type of creature.
Maybe.
Because trust me, he'd name drop it for a shekel. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to remember when did Savage Dragon? This might be before Savage Dragon, so this might be him like doodling. I'm just saying. I don't know if we ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was after, he would definitely.
Yeah, because I don't know if they. Oh yes,
it was 82, right?
92. Wait, what?
Was it?
What, Savage
82?
Dragon?
Yeah, right.
No, it was 92, wasn't it?
Was it?
It was 90s. It wasn't 80s, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Am I thinking of the other Savage Dragon?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh. Because it was like a graphic fantasy or something or other way back when.
Oh,
and
maybe.
Then he got it updated in 86.
Maybe, I don't know.
Are we not thinking of the same one?
Maybe. Oh, it is because yes, it's listed here. The character's listed as Savage Finn.
Yeah.
So. He was.
I didn't think that he could use it because technically that's Image, right? So.
Well, it's not Savage Dragon; it's Savage Finn.
Okay. Sky. Hey, I think he likes hentai. I think he considers hentai an art form, and no kink shame.
Oh no, he's all about kink in that book. I picked it up once, and oh my god, the things he had Dragon's son and his fiance or whatever doing. Oh my lord.
I don't think I want it.
It was hardcore porn.
Warped your little brain, did it?
No. I mean, literally, and I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. There was semen involved.
Like ARG pirates?
Well,
or splooge?
What do you think? Well, there wasn't a boat around, Lilith. So what do you think?
Okay, there we go. Semen. Medical term.
That's right. See, I used the medical term. Lilith Hellfire was.
I like to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Sorry.
And if you are the lowest common denominator, join our Patreon, right?
Burn.
We don't discriminate. Oh, hey.
All you need is a tank top and a couple of bucks. Ain't that right, boys?
Oh, that thing I sent you earlier this week about, how Wendy's was talking about doing the surge pricing. Yeah, they already canceled that. There's too much uproar.
Duh.
I know. Yeah, kids. If you hadn't heard, yes.
Phil told me, and I had the most visceral reaction in that text message.
I know. Kids, if you
They're like, well, there goes that off the list. Sorry, kids.
Yeah, kids. If you hadn't heard, Wendy's had this brilliant plan to do surge pricing, kind of like an Uber, where it's
already $16 for DoorDash. Give me and it's Wendy's.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the 8th best frying fast food. But Taco Bell's nachos fries. Taco Bell's fries. I'm sorry. This is not saucy and petty.
So yeah, kids. So depending on the time of day, yes, the burger could change prices in the same day, and it's just like, really,
like McDonald's can get away with that, but Wendy's, you better go sit your ass down somewhere.
I don't think anyone can get away. I don't think any of them.
No, McDonald's can, and they do. They just don't announce it. Low key, if you know, you know. That McChicken used to be $1.07.
No, it just goes up and stays up. It doesn't fluctuate. Although supposedly, I told you beginning of the year, I heard that they were going to start lowering some prices too, because they almost priced themselves out of the market.
There's no such thing as a dollar menu anymore. Everywhere's a value menu, and there's spoilers, no values to be found.
No. Remember back in the good old days, and again, when we say that, we mean the 90s, when you go to Arby's and get a 5 for $5? Come on.
Bro, they need to bring it back for the anniversary, please.
Oh my God. They would way back. I mean, they'd be doing so much good business. Do it for the summer or something.
Bro, we gotta get Arby's to sponsor us.
Oh, we can talk about meat in so many different ways, Arby's. Come on. We were made to partner. Come on. Oh, yeah, and then before we move on to the last one, that character in the background who's dressed like the burglar. Oh, my God. who says he wants to get... Which, again, a line where he says something about revenge for his brother, but then it turns out not to be the burglar's brother. I'm like, oh, my God. So whose brother was he talking about?
He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Yeah, let's give him that.
All right, so should we get to the last one?
Yeah. These were nothing to get wet about anyway. It's fine. Let's go. A little boring, honestly, for a Spider-Man and Wolverine team up.
All right. So Marvel Comics presents number 50.
About tree fitty.
From May 1990. Life's End Part 3, Breaking Point. I think is through issue 2 of Will's Breaking Point on this story. Oh, man, come on. I see Silver Surfer on the cover. I want to... come on. I can't read... Give me a Silver Surfer story. Come on.
ARG is all I can say.
Yeah, that's... Well, I think if I can't find these back issues anywhere, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Oh, Lord. Yes, kids. And again, the unnamed person dressed like the burglar. It was Peter Parker's dentist. Still unnamed. You don't even get a name. It's just Peter Parker's dentist.
Listen... If you know, you know. Dentists are evil and sadistic. Just ask Tim Watley.
Oh,
You gotta remember if your shirt was tucked or untucked at all times.
Oh, yes. And also the evil of, turning to Judaism so he can get away with telling Catholic and Jewish jokes.
Oh, blanket immunity.
I love Jerry. If he gains Polish citizenship, there'll be no stopping him.
Boy, that was a totally 90s joke.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This is like, what did the Polish people ever do besides roll over to Hitler? Like, you know, everybody did that. Even France. Let's never forget about France and Coco Chanel. I feel like that's not talked about enough.
And you're an anti-dentite.
It's a hard time for my people this time of year.
Next thing we say they should have their own schools. They do have their own schools. Ah!
Yeah, it's like, bro, teeth are just bone. So, like, it bothers me. Like, I know it's a specialized thing, but it's like barbers used to do it back in the day. That's all I'm saying. How hard could it be?
I mean, teeth are one thing, but can you imagine just, like, becoming a doctor and just, like, dedicating yourself to something like the foot or something?
Shout out to all my podiatrists. Orthopedics is serious.
Well, I guess it could be worse. It could be a...
dermatologist, a pimple popper.
Oh, no. No.
Skin cancer.
Oh, no. Come on. You know there's one part of the human body. Come on.
You know what? I would become a proctologist if I could get the ass man license plate. I do it for the lulz. Absolutely.
You pay enough, I think you can get it.
I know, but it wouldn't feel earned. It wouldn't feel right.
Oh my god, ass woman wouldn't fit, would it? Oh, you'd have to take out some letters, but
instead of lassie, it's just assy. I told you guys, this Wolverine Spider-Man team up is boring.
What's that you say, assy? You got another himbo last night. Yeah, Spider-Man and Wolverine have been taken down by the mind blast of the mutant girl they've come to save. Now her captors are closing in on the unlikely duo.
Yeah, like I told you, I like this cover the best. I find it the most interesting.
Yeah.
It was an anniversary cover. That's probably
because it's number 50. Yeah. I don't know. Did you see the back cover? Because it was kind of like a fold out. Yeah. It was like a blue background of the Marvel characters, kids, and then Spider-Man, Wolverine, Silver Surfer, and Comet Man were.
I'm sorry, like no tea, no shit. I feel like all the stories in this, the other stories are just like so good. I just flew in from Poughkeepsie, and boy, are my arms tired. Scott Lobdell. I'm just saying.
I know. I think the problem with this story was Eric Larson was going too far, he took it too far for the jokes.
Bro, we even have one with some pencils by Kelly Jones. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, 6-foot bat ears, yes.
Well, it's Marvel. It wouldn't be bat ears, but. And
again, I'm contractually obligated to now hit this button.
Batman, my favorite character.
Wait, not listening to this. He's playing Marvel Sniper. He's playing that Marvel roleplay game by himself on YouTube.
Oh, please, free publicity. He's lowering his standards and listening to this show. Come on.
What? I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh my god! But just that panel of, oh my lord! You know, just like the recreation of when he captured the burglar. It's my dentist, and he's wearing the same type of clothing as the guy who shot Uncle Ben.
It's giving Lex Luthor Wally meme. I don't know who this is.
And then the mutant girl uses her powers, and some of the villains die, like Peter Parker's dentist and Critical Mass.
On accident, not purposefully.
Exactly. Then he goes
home.
Not
1940s Batman or anything.
Then he goes, as much as Lilith with Hope it was. But then he goes.
Sometimes people end up in recyclers, bro. You know, it's okay.
By accident.
Accidentally on purpose.
And then Peter goes home and it's like, Mary Jane, everything went so bad. Can we do it?
Have pity for me and bang me. He's taking a book right out of Matt Murdock's playbook.
Chicks won't feel pity for me and bang me.
Please. It's giving Peg Bundy in that picture, though.
I know. Well, it's 1990. She did have the Peg Bundy hair then, yeah.
It's like, babes, that's why the ozone was so terrible.
Peg Bundy hair and some volleyballs, yes.
Superior puss.
And then what did you think of
Is
that?
that Pamela Anderson in a red wig? What's going on here?
Pretty much. I think she got some lip injections. Jeez.
Ahead of her time. True trendsetter.
Well, she is a model. So, what did you think of this last page when Wolverine's saying goodbye to the girl and her father?
Am I supposed to think something?
Oh, you didn't get the joke?
No.
Well, he's talking about setting up their new identities and stuff, and then because the father had a bag over his head the whole time. But now he's like blonde and has a mustache, and he goes, "Right now, your mother wouldn't, even your own mother wouldn't recognize you." He goes, "Holy moly, you could be right." And then at the end, he calls him. He says, "Time to move on, Captain."
Oh.
Is it a Captain Marvel, Shazam thing? Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. I figured that was gonna be. Wait a minute. So. Oh wait, I gotta see. What was the girl's name? Oh, yep. Mary was the girl's name.
Yeah.
Boy, that family was quite marvelous.
Not as petty or salty as it could have been, though.
Yeah, well, again, was it just rights issues, or he couldn't?
Yeah, it's always going to be rights issues.
Push it too far.
It's like, well, DC started it. They really shouldn't have stole that from Charleston. I'm just saying.
Oh, damn, Bert.
I mean, we can really take it back. I mean, remind me one of these days for a Salty and Petty episode. All the wrongs of DC and Marvel.
Okay.
I mean, the art is okay. The story is serviceable, but I was bored. The backup stories were way better, unfortunately.
Yeah, it would have been nice if I could have read a Marvel Unlimited. Marvel Limited. All right.
DC Finite Marvel Limited. I'm just gonna warn you today that my favorite Spider book is What If Venom, so don't at me.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Followed by Spider-Punk Arms Race.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that one was out, but I saw the Venom. I almost picked it up, especially because it had the shiny cover.
Yes, that's exactly. You know me so well.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the I also found the Black Blank variant cover as well too.
Oh,
somebody's gonna sign it.
Wait, you say a Black Lake variant?
It's a Black Blank variant cover.
Okay.
For signing.
You got my hopes up. I was like, ooh, a Black Light variant. How come you get that?
Oh, that would be awesome, actually. I wish they would.
Venom one? Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, look who just subscribed to our YouTube channel. Yes, Ray Pod in his gaming channel.
Oh, nice. Pump up those numbers. Give him a little follow back.
That's right, kids. Yes, you can find him at Ray Pod on YouTube.
So what do you think was your best Spider book this week?
Well, of course, not the best, but we did get the conclusion of Gang War. Might be Carnage.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody told DG Chichester.
I didn't say he was my new idol.
It was Venom versus Anti-Venom, so I totally,
Carnage versus
Anti-Venom. And I love when it's like two symbiotes going at it, like it just ups the ante. You could be a little more vicious, a little more brutal. It doesn't feel over the top.
Well, yeah, and I mean this. I've enjoyed this. I'm enjoying this Carnage series than a lot of Carnage from recent history. It's been a while since I've enjoyed Carnage as much because he's,
more vicious and brutal than ever.
What?
Exactly. But in Flash, Yeah. I love Flash. I have a very soft spot for Flash.
Hey-o. And two, they're kind of bringing Cletus back to, like, status quo.
Yeah.
Enough of the cosmic stuff that, they kind of, like, found a way to bring him. But, kids, it seems, I guess, coming up, soon here, there's going to be a Venom Carnage crossover.
Yes, that's what we're leading up to right now. All signs point to that. It's about time for another one. They've actually been pretty uninterested in that lately, and I don't know why. Because Venom's owned by Sony and Carnage.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really what it all boils down to. Not that until Deadpool comes to the MCU and is proven to be successful, would they even think about maybe wrangling them back, because that's another guaranteed rated R banger, right? Yeah.
And I mean, do you think maybe they were afraid they were milking the cow to death? Maybe with symbiotes. What was that?
Do they ever think they're milking anything?
I know, but was that last summer they had like a whole bunch of symbiote stuff? I mean, again, there was Red Goblin.
Listen, I'll tell you this, and I'll give props where props are due. King in Black was like the best thing they've done in so long.
That was
then for them to follow it up with the rest of that symbiote garbage that happened, I was so pissed. I was hopeful. I read the first 2 things of it. I'm just like, nope.
Yeah, where do you go after King in Black? I mean, it was hard to top that.
You stop.
No.
You go out on top.
Again, Marvel and DC, they never learn their lesson soon enough, Lil. Come on.
I know.
They got to beat you over the head with it for a while before they're like, oh, maybe it is too much.
I guess we're just beating around the bush to not talk about Amazing 44. So we'll talk about Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 17.
Okay, yeah, we'll save. We can save Amazing for last.
I don't know how I feel about the villain.
Oh, the what's her face?
Rabble,
yes.
Rabble Rouser, and I'm like, what is this freaking Primatech?
I mean,
that's a deep cut, kids. You
Yes,
got to be a real
kids.
fan to understand that reference.
Lilith used to talk about heroes.
And I don't mean Heroes Reborn. Well, I kind of do. I guess.
You did that.
Just not that Heroes Reborn.
No. But so is Rabble supposed to be like his goblin, like his original goblin? Someone Peter never fought.
I think so, which is weird because I feel like he was dating that one girl. And I felt like she fell back into it. That like villainy that would be more interesting than this, but whatever. I mean, I give Cody Ziegler credit. I mean, at least he's trying to build out Miles' rogues gallery with people. Something original.
Yeah, something other than Peter's rogues. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to appreciate where things are due. And I find it interesting that they won't even try to make this book $4.99. And I'll leave it at that. That's the I mean, like 2 years ago, you could have got away with a $5.99 Miles Morales book. Now, Cody had a lot of work ahead of him.
Yeah.
He's doing the work, and I appreciate it. He's laying a foundation to really tell the story that he wants to tell. And I'm here for the ride. It's better than the last one.
Does Sony get anything from the comics or no?
It doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
It seems like the people that are writing that Across the Spider-Verse stuff, they're just having appreciation, but I feel like they're not taking actual like.
No, I mean like money wise, is Sony getting anything from the comics?
No, they don't get any of that.
Okay.
It's strictly media.
Okay.
They might get money on the T-shirts though. I don't know.
Like the video game.
Maybe that's why we haven't seen a Spider-Man T-shirt in a while. So
like movies, video games are getting that.
Oh, I don't even actually think that Disney gets any of the video game money. If I read that,
oh, that's all Sony money.
I think that's why they're really salty about stuff.
Oh, that's Sony money. Okay.
Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure that has to go back to way back when with Tobey Maguire.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because I was gonna say, I mean, no wonder they're setting. What's the 2 most popular Miles Morales things right now? Those movies and then those games. Yeah.
But I think if they the other one that is because it's funny because they have to say Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm like, stop it!
You know how I love a long title.
You know how I love a good colon. Hell.
Jeez.
There was a book that I did want to pick up, and I probably could swing back for it. It's not really spider related, but
on your 20 trips back to the store this weekend, yes.
It was White Widow number 4. I totally forgot, and then I forgot again.
You know what? I need to pick up. Cause you know what? A couple weeks ago, when I was in one of the other stores, I did pick up like the first 2 issues of that, and it was pretty decent. I was like, maybe I should start picking this up, but.
Yeah, I picked up the first one and totally forgot to put it on my pull list. And I was like,
too.
Is it number 4 now?
I know. I was going to say, I got the first 2, so I got to try to find 3 and 4. But yeah, it's something different. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, they got to try something, right?
Yeah. And again, I mean, she's kind of like new territory because she doesn't have to be Natasha.
Exactly. And she's got a doggy.
Oh, true. A violent young woman and a dog. Wow, how could you relate, Lilith?
Halle Berry's character in John Wick. Yeah, it's relatable content for me. It's fine. But since I think I want to encourage people to pick up Spider-Punk Arms Race number 1 for sure. It's a $5 book, but it's also Cody Ziegler. But the artist this time around is Justin Mason, and I like Earth 138. I like the whole thing of it. I do.
I mean, it's so weird. I mean, I didn't even know that was out.
I love Hobie. Even though I do feel like they're trying to push Hobie because they don't really have a firm grip on Miles, so they don't really want him to be successful is my thing. But I still love Hobie as his own spider person in his own right. Anarchy. Plus he's British. Like, yes, thank you.
I'm just surprised they're giving Spider-Punk like the attention because that version of the character is basically spun out of that movie. So
yeah.
Well, I guess Marvel's cashing in on it now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I might have picked that up, but that flew under my radar. I didn't even know that was out.
Yeah, the cover, it totally just jumped out at me. I was just like, oh, you didn't tell me about this. I'm kind of upset with my tertiary comic book store. They got a poser working in there.
Tertiary?
Yeah, my third.
Her level 3 store. It's my
level 3. It's like, when all else fails, if this store doesn't have it, I'm fucked!
Let me see. Yeah, I probably got, 2 or 3. Yeah.
You know, you can't just give your money to anybody. You got to build relationships.
Hey-oh!
It's a community. I don't know what your kid's majoring in college. I can't give you my money. I'm sorry.
Oh, my.
I'm kidding. If you're a good comic book store in my area, I'm there.
Okay, we should probably get to the
Fine.
Brain damaged elephant in the room. Amazing Spider-Man 44 at the end of Gang War.
Oh, I need that as a drop, please. Madam Mask, baby!
I mean, I think Ray might like this because, Tombstone comes out on top in the end. Hey-oh. Well, he was in prison, though, so.
I know.
Tombstone, not Ray. Tombstone, not Ray, kids.
We're doing a battle in Central Park. That's a little cliche, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything about this felt a little cliche. It didn't have any payoff for me personally. I'm like, why didn't you just let Elektra wrap this up? Why did it have to come back to the Spider-Man?
Well, there is one more issue. Daredevil Gang War number 4 is listed as the last one.
This felt like it was supposed to be the culmination.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like the cleanup.
I guess, yeah.
That's the way they're making it all seem.
And again, he wasn't in like any of the other parts of the crossover. Do you think they were throwing Slot a bone and having Spider-Boy in here all of a sudden?
He probably demanded it. Or they need a boost on that book. Like I said, it's not doing too well.
Well, that's true.
But sadly, I think, and I have to confirm, somebody just kind of casually said that it's kind of technically doing better than Miles Morales. And I was just like, maybe the first issue. But I don't think ongoing, no chance. I'll have to double check that, but I don't believe
maybe
that.
The first issue, but that would shock me if Spider-Boy was doing better than Miles.
Yeah, it's just like this what you got. What's this his thing?
What?
Wasn't he supposed to be like the executive director of this damn event, and this is all we got?
Who, Zeb?
Yeah,
this is basically his thing. Yeah,
like he's supposed to be in charge and plot it out and tell. Well, I can't tell because none of the Spider-Man books have like felt like. Even this one doesn't feel like it's integrated very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's so much other exciting stuff going off in the other little pockets. So it's just so weird to come back here and see this. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, no. He was in charge because, now I'm thinking about, when I talked to Celeste Bronfman and hopefully she comes back. But yeah, she pretty much, they're confirmed. He was the brain behind this thing.
No, so this feels weird that, Amazing doesn't feel amazing for this, for this event.
Do you think it's just like, I don't know, the ending was really just, it's like, oh no, Tombstone's...
I think they blew their load everywhere else too hard and too fast.
I don't think there was even a load. It's just, it
was just fun everywhere else. This one is always like when it comes back around to this book, it's just kind of a drag, a letdown. It's like, we got other stuff to be dealing with other than this. I think.
I guess you're right. Every other book, like every other character, like Spider-Woman, Luke Cage, even
exactly. We've had nothing but good things to say about it.
Even Shang-Chi, like they did something. It's like, what has this book done during this crossover?
It just feels like cleanup, afterthought.
But like the whole every Amazing Spider-Man issue in the Gang War, what has it done?
Nothing. That's what I'm telling you. I'm just like, you can almost not even read the Amazings and still be fine.
It's almost like a Spider-Man just swinging around saying, I'm in charge.
He's flipping around town. That's unfortunate. Like, I was rooting for Zeb, and he just kind of lost me, and I'm just, like, waiting it out at this point. Waiting on Ultimate every month at this point.
Yeah, as much as I haven't been enjoying his run, I almost feel like I enjoyed some of the stuff before Gang War even more than Gang War. At least the amazing stuff. I mean, like I said, the other stuff was great. Yeah,
it's just so interesting. Well, at least we know he's not afraid to let others shine.
Yes.
That's the takeaway. That's the nice thing I can say about Zeb Wells.
But do you think it's just like the curse of modern comics where like people aren't as like, again, back in the day, you know, back in our day, we had summits, damn it. Yeah, every writer would have been in a room saying, okay, this is how your. And what's crazy is it's easier than ever to do this with Zoom. I do it literally five times a day, 5 days a week. I know. Yeah. Again, you send an email. But I don't feel like, and this no tea, no shit. I just don't feel like, it's weird because back in the day, I really felt like most of the comic book industry, like up until probably like the mid 80s, it was just creatives trying to do business, which is why Marvel went bankrupt, right? Mm-hmm. But now it's like the suits trying to decide the creative decisions. Not, you know, everybody is not in the right position to make the right decisions now, is how it feels. Yeah. And sometimes you got to come to that happy medium. You have to find a person. And I'll say something nice about Bendis. I think that behind the scenes, everybody's always said he's a lovely person. He's a people person. He brings people together. He knows how to run a team. Like I said, the Wonder imprint, it had so much potential, but by the time it caught on, it was just too late for sales. Yeah. Like I said, like the Wonder Twins book was really good. The Naomi book, the first season was pretty good. It's just a little tainted because they just sold the rights way too quick, and so that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But a lot of that stuff, on that Wonder imprint was good. And I think they just need somebody that understands the creative side that was maybe like a writer or, you know, an artist and not just executive editor-in-chief or whatever. Somebody that just runs the daily business, that knows what it takes to make creative decisions and can give them the leeway, I guess. All right. It feels like sales and marketing is running Marvel. There, I said it. All right, I'll give a compliment to Zeb Wells. Okay, no, kids, you heard that right. No, I think the idea of Gang War was good, but again, I think, you needed, like, to intertwine these books more, get, like, you know, again, have the summit. It feels like an empty cash grab, not an actual event. Yeah, it should have been, you know, each book, figure out where each book falls in the timeline, and, you know, each book could be, Gang War Part 1, Gang War Part 2, you know, and it's like, again, it's like we said, you could have picked any of the miniseries or any of these books and just read it by itself and you would have been fine. It's like, I think it should have been That's wild. That's not how an event's supposed to go. Back in our day, you had to read every single book. Unfortunately. And again, we read every single book. Can you tell me when one book takes place compared to another? Really not. No clue. I'd have to break out the red string, Phil. Yeah, Bring back the yellow boxes. That's what I'm saying. At least for an event, you know, like I said, Gang War Part 1, Gang War Part 2, put it on top. I know there was a checklist in the back of these, but I'm just like, I don't think it really mattered. A checklist doesn't equal continuity. I know. You know what? Every week I did that. I would read them in the order of the checklist, and I don't think it really mattered. It didn't. Spoilers, because I didn't read it in order. I still totally get the gist of it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, it didn't matter. Like, if I had read, you know, like, say, Luke Cage and Spider-Woman came out in the same week, it doesn't matter what I read before the other one. Again, checklist does not equol continuity. I know. That's what I'm saying. They might want to put that on, like, the wall in the Marvel office or something. I don't know. But on that note. All right. But no, before we go, I will get, just because Ray subscribed to our YouTube channel, I'll give him some publicity. Okay, kids, tell me this doesn't sound... Moving to resource here. And after I use basic power, remove 5 threat scheme, remove the 3. Music. That and it's Australian elevator music. Leave them alone. Spider can ready up again. I said to Justin and Russell. I said, man, silk there. Almost sounds like he's playing without his pants on. I need to because he's going to hit pretty hard. Well, you see his hands, so you know what trouble could he get? Well, I see one hand. So oh no, there's 2 hands. 2, 3. Yeah, I watched some of it. He wants to see the cool card. So I need to put this back up. So you said he's taking his Marvel Snap addiction offline, guys. It's on YouTube. No, he's taking it big time. He's taking it off the mobile phone and into YouTube. We'll never see him again, guys. Not only is he playing with himself, but now you can watch him play with himself, kids. He's up the ante. Oh my lord! But you said you could get drops out of video even if there's music in the background, right? Yeah. Okay, I gotta find some drops. I'm gonna watch his. Ray, I'm gonna be your number one fan.
I can't wait for the Bad Babysitters Club now.
Although, if he says something that sounds like even remotely dirty, the music behind it might make it sound better.
It would. I think that's pretty much copyright-free music, though, too. So.
What are you doing,
I would
Ray?
assume.
I don't know. I think he's feeling invincible because remember, like when was it last year, the year before, when during the Super Bowl they played like the Moon Knight trailer, or no, it wasn't the Super Bowl. It's just like an NFL game, and like him and some of them were like live streaming an NFL game. I'm like, damn,
they can't come get you in Australia.
I guess.
No, I'm pretty sure that is copyright-free music, though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's copyright-free? Okay. I thought you said it was copyright.
I'm pretty sure it's in the YouTube studio, so it's copyright-free.
I thought you said it was copyrighted. I was like, oh, damn, he's like the gangster of a copyright law. All right. Anything else?
No, we can get out of here, give the kids their homework, and we can mosey on out of here.
Remember, kids, be nice to your dentist. Or become a supervillain. All right. All right, kids. So next episode, we're going to be covering Spider-Man 8 through 13, featuring a Spider-Man Wolverine team up by Mr. Todd Mc. We're going to go from Eric Larson to Todd McFarlane.
It's 269. We got to get some sexy art. We got to get some effable art in here.
Oh yeah. You know, before Spider-Man leaves, Mary Jane's going to be in lingerie. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I guarantee I would place money on.
Mark your bingo cards for that one, kid. I think that could be the free space. I'm pretty sure.
Hey-oh. It's right before he walks out the door. Spider-Man's going to be getting some free space. So yes, kids.
And his balls on principle.
What?
Free space in his balls.
Superior puss. I'm going to the hole on principle.
All right, so yes, next time we're going to cover Spider-Man 8 through 13 by Mr. Todd McFarlane, story and art. And then, it'll be the end of the month already. So yes, the Bad Babysitters Club will be back to cover Dave of Signal of Doom and Ray of, Gaming Everywhere. Scarlet Spider 17 through 19 featuring guest star Wolverine.
You ain't dragged the old Bad Babysitters Club into it too?
It just worked out because again,
it just worked out.
No, we're covering that series in order.
Phil's OCD.
Oh, it's great when the universe rewards my OCD. It's like All right, so all right, kids. So send us your thoughts on anything you've heard, anything upcoming. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And again, if you send feedback, you may win a damn prize. So all I ask is feedback, damn it. Oh my God. But I already got a text to our hotline from someone because for the Salty and Petty episode on Jack McCoy. I already got feedback for that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
A text?
Yeah, I don't think it's anyone we know because I don't even know who it is. It's just from a phone number. So, but.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
SVU really brings the whole country together, you know?
I think the whole Law and Order franchise brings the whole, yes.
Well, all we got is SVU and Stabler now.
Oh, yeah.
As always, F in the chat for SVULA.
SVU? There was no SVU. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, SVU. That was a thing.
Law and Order LA, not SVU LA.
Was it Law and Order?
It was Law and Order LA.
Was SVU.
No, it was Law and Order LA. Skeet Ulrich, I remember.
Oh.
Boy, that was some bad mushrooms that year, Lil. Jeez.
That's the one with Terrence Howard, right?
Yeah. Law and Order LA.
Oh, okay.
Look it up. I guarantee you. How much you want to bet?
No. I just assume everything's SVU.
What?
Just assume everything's SVU now.
She's like, yeah. It's all the SUV. Yeah.
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms.
Obviously. All right. So find all Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Again, help support us. Buy some merch, t-shirts, cups, phone cases, and more. And of course, Lilith demands you just rain random money on us through that Cash App link.
Make it rain.
And of course, the Patreon, where anything goes. Again, if you enjoy us talking something other than comics, Patreon is the place for you. We review the AVN Adult Video News Awards.
That's going to be a yearly staple. Next time we'll be better prepared with video.
Yes. Oh my. And Lilith Hellfire.
Patreon, they can't stop us.
Yeah, that's true. And Lilith Hellfire conspiracy theories, kids. If you ever wanted to know.
Let me tell you how birds are not real.
If you ever wanted to know what was like inside Lilith Hellfire's head, yes, you've got issues, but Patreon is the place for you. So find it all.
I don't even want to be in there.
It's
scary.
What do you think she's on? What do you think she's on those Mephisto mushrooms? All right, so we have to find it all.
Like that Kenny Rogers episode of something.
I'm on no sleep. Find it all at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
But if you want to take the one step right before being in Lilith Hellfire's head, that would be your Facebook, right, Lilith?
Yeah, you can friend me. On my 5-minute once a month journey, I will friend you, like a photo, and leave a comment.
Emma.
Come on, get your head out of your butt, buddy.
Like all good grandparents on the internet do.
That's right. She'll be your internet. Well, I don't know if you want to say your internet granny.
Yeah, no. As the NBA awards have taught us, that is actually a thing.
Everyone, something is somebody's fetish. So yes, I wouldn't say that.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Supreme Court.
Yeah. And don't let Trump pull his crap.
I'm down for another Trump term because I'll be in.
Can we get a ride on your alligator back, bro?
Oh, please. Don't get me started. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, next time, more episodes. We'll get back to some Todd McFarlane goodness with Spider-Man 1813. And then 2 weeks, Scarlet Spider-Boys are back. But until then, swing on back.
Thwip.
We have hit critical mass. Right in the face.